Hey friends, welcome back to Crafter Support. I'm Andrea, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a really cool Amazon find. So I was looking for a way to be able to travel with my Cricut Joy Xtra, but I didn't want to have to put it in a loose bag or something that wasn't made for it. So if you guys have the Cricut Joy or you watch my videos, I have a Cricut Joy carrier that works great. It's made by Cricut, but that's the only one I've found by Cricut that they make for carrying machines. So I've always went to Amazon to find things, and I found this one. And originally on the description, it said frequently returned, but I thought it looks really cool. A lot of people, a few people that bought it really loved it. I wanted to see if it was maybe user error or why people didn't like it. And I realized why they didn't like it, but I think it's just, again, it was user error. And once I realized how you're supposed to put it into the bag, it fits perfectly and is amazing. So you're going to see how easy it is to do, but I wanted to just let you know, it does say frequently returned, and it was mainly because people had trouble getting it into the actual bag to make it fit. But when you know how to slide it in, it fits in perfectly without any struggle. So I spent a lot of time trying to fit it into the bag until I realized I had to use my whole brain and I needed to do it the correct way. So it has a place for you to hold your Joy markers and pens. It has a little clear pouch there as well. The back, or the top, has an opening so you can see that your Joy Xtra is working. So that shows where the light is on the top. And then the back here, or this is actually the front, this has a zipper pouch that is perfect for carrying adhesive or scissors or whatever it is that you need. Your weeding tools, whatever, work perfectly for in this bag. Now, the trick is you want to put that clear pouch that I just unzipped, you want to put that in the front, because that's how you slide the Joy Xtra in and have it fit perfectly. I struggled with trying to shove it in so many other ways, which you would think there would only be like a front and back way to put it in, but I was trying all sorts of things. It was not working. But if you put that zipper pouch to the front, you can literally just slide your machine into it. It was a bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. It was totally confusing when I first opened it, and I was just trying to jam it in there to make it work. You don't have to do that. Just slide it in. It fits perfectly. It fits snugly. It fits safely. And the really cool thing about this is that you guys are going to see later on in the video is that you can absolutely leave it in this bag to use. So you never have to take it out of the bag in order to cut with it or draw with it or, make your stickers, whatever. You just leave it in the bag like this. All you do is unzip the front and the back, and it works like a charm. So that's what I ended up doing here. I just decided, hey, show you guys how everything works. There's two pouches here on the right and the left. Has a shoulder strap. I just undo the cords here. I don't know what I was doing right there, but I just undo the cords here, and I just kind of fold them up a little bit. I know my brother's an electrician. He tells me don't wrap your cords, but I do. And then it just fits perfectly in either side of the holder. And then I just throw some of my Creative Memories things in there, and I get my Joy pens and markers out, and it holds up to 12, which is great. I love that it holds a lot, because sometimes you get that they only hold 3, but this one holds 12, and I was very pleased with that. And then you just zip it up, and it has a shoulder strap. It has a little strap back here. I would throw my phone in there to make it very simple. Just toss my phone in. And then the shoulder strap is very sturdy. It held up very well. Here are my mats. This is all I would have to do if I was going to a crop or something, or I wanted to go and create at a friend's house or take it to work with me. Just grab my mats in my bag, and I'm out the door. So cute. I will have a link for this below. It's from Amazon. I'm an Amazon associate, so it will be down there, and you can click on that and it'll take you to it. Sorry about that, guys. I think there was multiple colors, if I remember right. I think there were multiple colors. Of course, I chose purple, my favorite color. And it it cuts so well. Like I said, you're going to see that here in a minute, how well it cuts. I was just like so impressed with, once I figured out how to get it in the bag, I was impressed with how nicely and snugly it fits and how I can easily use it while it stays in the bag. So it just, the plug opening is right here. And I actually can leave it plugged in at home and zipped up fully by just, because it's like a double zipper, one on the left, one on the right, and you can choose which side you zip over to. And that's what I did with this. I just leave it plugged in inside the bag. It's a good dust cover. You're good to, it keeps it nice and safe. So this is my mat for my card making mat. If you guys are not familiar, sorry about that, guys. If you guys are not familiar with the Cricut Joy Xtra mats, the card mat is bigger because it has to fit the base. And if you see that mine has a hole in the top, I personally cut those because I hang all of my mats on my wall beside my like craft desk. And so that's why it looks different maybe than yours. It's just I cut an opening in it to make it easier to hang. So here I just kind of have it sped up a little bit, and I'm making it so that there you guys can kind of still see and hear how it cuts and draws and does all the things. And like you can see the light of the machine coming through that little window opening. I think that was pretty cool. And it was so easy. Do you see how easy it cut? It pushed the mat back and forth. It didn't get caught on anything. I can easily put my tools away. Everything's on board, which if you go to a crop or if you are going to create with someone, you know, your supplies can get like mixed up with everybody else's, and it can get moved, and it can get thrown away accidentally because it's, you know, with some scraps. This way here, everything it just stays right there. I absolutely love that about this holder. So now I'm just going to show you how to finish this card in case you don't know how these insert cards work. So it drew everything that it needed to draw, and then it cut everything. And now we're going to I'm going to use my Creative Memories tool. I was wondering if this would work, and it worked perfectly for lifting my paper off of my cutting mat. So I was pretty excited because I haven't used this tool a whole lot, but I'm always looking for ways to use tools that I can just keep on hand very quickly. And especially in a container, like a bag like this, that, you know, it's small, because that's the whole point of the Joy Xtra. It's a small machine, but does a lot of amazing things. And then you can just use the other end of this tool to, like an all-purpose tool, to just kind of poke out any pieces that didn't come out. And then you slide your card out, and it says happy birthday, by the way. I think you'll be able to see that here in a second. So you can just zip the bag up. Everything's put away while you're working. You have a clear working space then. And you just slide these little inserts that come with the card kits, the card set that you buy. I have a video coming up on recently finding these card sets at Ollie's for 99 cents. Amazing. Definitely want to get there and check them out. But yeah, so that was simple. And then to clean off my card mat, I just use my big scraper, and I scrape all the little pieces off. And I've seen people keep these as confetti. I've personally kept some of this as confetti, depending on what color it is. But otherwise, it just makes it so easy to throw out. And I have my cute little Creative Memories garbage bag. It's like a collapsible garbage can. And I just like brush all my little pieces into it. It collapses down. It's great to take on crops and stuff with me. So very cute. It all worked so well. I'm very much liking this bag. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I know it says on there that frequently returned. I just think because the reviews I read, it was like, oh, it's so hard to get in, and, you know, I struggled, so they sent it back. Honestly, like if you slide it in the way I showed you, it fits perfectly. But honestly, again and again, I struggled getting it to try to get it in the first way. And like I said, then I used my whole brain and realized what I had to do, and it turned out perfect. I'm super excited about this, and I hope you guys go check it out. I think it is so worth having if you travel with your Cricut or you just need a dust cover. All right, thanks guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.